Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx.
And I'm Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
And we are going to take you through a scene in Project Power, shot by shot.
Tell me what we're doing here.
NOPD, drop your weapon. Hold on.
Help me, sir.
Put the gun down, now.
I can't do that, Chief.
I am not asking.
This is when our two storylines finally come together. I play a detective that's sort of been looking for Jamie's character this whole time and has a sort of a misperception as to exactly what role he's playing in all of this.
All right, gun down, hands up. Boss, you running everything. Just know I got a little hitch right here.
I don't care.
I understand you don't care, but I gotta care. I just letting you know I'm complying, okay?
Man, watching it right now, I was just like, let me get my popcorn.
When I say, I don't care, that is a direct reference to The Fugitive.
I know
because we wanted my character to be inspired by Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
I should have been Harrison Ford. I didn't kill my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used. Ah! Wait.
What the?
Robin told me to tell you something. She said every moment comes with invisible decisions. She told me to tell you about mind rats and Robinsons and seismographs. Man, it was long. It's about decisions. But in the end, she said, am I lying?
At this time, we get a chance to sort of witness what that pill power can do.
One of the things I remember was just how intense Rodrigo was. I mean, a lot of the intensity you see right now is the special effects of him getting giant, but it was a beautiful thing to see an actor. He was intense. If I'm not mistaken, he got a round of applause from the crew, which is rare on a movie set.
Man, it was amazing to watch him work. And I always say this, no matter how big the scope of the characters are, it all starts with that actor. It starts with that dedication.
Everybody's tired. We're tired of running down this hallway a million times in a row. That was when Jamie brought out the boombox. And that's when you really get a sense of what and who Jamie Foxx is as a collaborator. He's got a backpack that is a boombox. You play like every little thing you could just to like get people to wake up and be down to run down that hallway again.
We knew it was a tough shoot, and we knew that our directors, their first big shoot, so we wanted to be there for them. But, to play the music that everybody can attach themselves to, because it's a whole crew. You might get a Ted Nugent cat scratch fever.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying? Cat scratch fever, and you look at one of the guys, he knows that, so it was cool.
I don't want to spoil the illusion, but they lay out a thing on the street that you can jump onto that looks like street, but that's a little softer. Here's where you can jump, and there's the line. Don't jump past that, or else you'll be actually landing on concrete.
And unfortunately, he did hurt his arm, but I can tell you like this.
That was my fault.
But here's the thing, he's a real G, because he was right back at it with a fracture. You always sit back and look at the finished product and go like, man, it was all worth it.
You okay?
Hell no!
I remember talking with Dominique about just maintaining the reality of the character in the midst of a big, spectacular action sequence, because she's such a committed actress. I always love an action sequence that can maintain its humanity, but it's hard, to be honest. When you're shooting an action scene, they're very technical and they're very oftentimes tedious, and it's a challenge to maintain that human reality.
And we had to wrap our arms around it too, the tediousness of doing an action scene. Sometimes, she was at the forefront or the brunt of it, but she handled it like a champ.
Thanks for watching Shot by Shot.
And go check out Project Power on Netflix.